Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to take you through my beauty empties in my lovely little Merry Christmas box. But I filled it up and thought it was time to share my thoughts on these items and whether I would repurchase them again and what I thought. If you'd like to check those out, please keep watching. My name is Ange and I upload beauty tips and reviews aimed at the more mature woman. I believe we can still be fab over 50, and I also share the odd tidbit of other things that I enjoy in life as well. If that sounds like you, please consider subscribing to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button down below. I would truly appreciate it and I would love to see you back. And if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Now, I love my makeup, I love playing with my makeup, but more than anything, I really enjoy my skincare. So most of my empties are always going to be, the majority of it is going to be skincare, because I go through my skincare a heck of a lot more than I do go through my makeup. My makeup does tend to last me a bit longer. So what I'm going to do with these guys, I'm just going to dive in and let you know what I've thought of these items. Now, one of my favourite, my holy grail acid toner would have to be the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment Toner. I absolutely love this toner. It is a mixture of 10% acid complex with a powerful pH rebalancing blend of salicylic and lactic acids to help renew and resurface the appearance of your skin. Now, this is quite a potent acid toner, so if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't recommend this. I've got another one that I would recommend to you more. But I have been using acid toners and treatments on my skin for many years, and this is my holy grail. Now, also did really like the, I'm going to butcher the name, the Biologique Renege or something like that, but the P50. I really enjoyed the P50 toner, the one that really smells like vinegar. But it's a lot harder for me to purchase here in New Zealand, and so when Sephora New Zealand started stocking Tarte, they stock this item. It's a little bit cheaper than the other one as well, and this is perfect for my needs. Now, I am totally out at the moment and I am having to use my little samples up as trying to use everything up in the way of beauty at the moment to help our dollar just go a little bit further for the time being. Another acid exfoliator or chemical exfoliator that I have been trying is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. Now, this is a absolute top seller of Paula's Choice. It is well touted through by many people who use this. This is a salicylic acid, whereas this one here is a blend of lactic and salicylic acids. This is just salicylic. I actually found this one just a little bit too mild for my skin. It is a really good chemical exfoliator to use the morning after I had used, say, my Drunk Elephant Baby Sakura facial or the Ordinary's 30% BHA facial peel. This was a much better exfoliant, chemical exfoliant to use the following day rather than this 10% version here. So it was good for that, but if I was going to choose between the two, this is definitely my holy grail for me. This is a lot better probably for the majority of people. Once again, I would still not sure about sensitive skins, but it is very well liked throughout the world. Now, a gentle chemical exfoliant I enjoyed was the CosRX. This was way too mild for me, but it was still a lovely toner to use, and this is by CosRX, and it's the AHA BHA Clarifying Treatment Toner. And I really did like this for a very mild, very gentle chemical exfoliant. Actually, I'm going to put my holy grails on this side as we go. A cleanser that I absolutely fell in love with. It is quite a pricey cleanser, however, but I am going to repurchase this at some stage, not right now, because this was just a beautiful experience as well as a beautiful cleanse, and that is the Tata Harper Purifying Cleanser. I absolutely love this. The smell of this is divine, and I know that's not a biggie when it comes to skincare. It's the least of what you should be looking for in your skincare, but it really was a beautiful, relaxing experience to put this on at night. Now it goes on like a lotion, and you massage it into your skin, and it turns into a balm cleanser, an oil cleanser, and everything just massages and melts so that it's easy to rinse away with a face cloth or a cleansing cloth. Definitely, I mean, there were nights when I thought I needed to use it every second night to make it last, but I just love this cleanser, and when I am able, I will definitely repurchase that again. Now, something else in the Tata Harper line which I didn't think was worth the money was the Rejuvenating Serum. Now, this was pleasant enough to use, but I think I have lots of other skincare where I actually visibly see results, or because I know what the ingredients are in them, I know they're doing a lot of good for my skin. This was just more of a pleasure to use rather than anything I saw doing any major benefits to my skin, and for the price I would not repurchase this again. A vitamin C lotion. I love my vitamin C's. There are a few things that if I had to live on that I would live by, and that would be definitely cleanser, a vitamin C for during the day, and a sunscreen. Then for the evening, I definitely would like something with retinol and or a chemical exfoliant. And then of course a moisturizer. And if things were tough, one moisturizer would be enough that I could use morning and night, because I would use my sunscreen as well. So vitamin C, I tried this one. I did get this from the US because we can't get this brand in New Zealand, and it is Revision Skincare. I got this from Premier Look with Brianna Stanko is a influencer here on YouTube, and she is very popular with the more mature ladies, and she has her own skincare company, and Revision Skincare is one of the items that, or one of the product lines that she sells. And this is the vitamin C lotion 30%. Now this has the tetrahexyldecyl vitamin C in here, which is known as a more stable form of vitamin C than L-ascorbic acid. I really enjoyed this. It definitely was great for my skin. It just carried on how my skin was being treated with the vitamin C's I was already using. I don't know if I personally would repurchase this again. It is in a lotion form, so it comes out as a white, and I don't think I'll get, oh, got a little tiny bit out. There we go. So it comes out in a white lotion form, and very nice on the skin. But for me, I like putting my vitamin C on straight after my hydrating toner, whereas I felt that I had to put my other serums underneath this one because it was in a lotion form, as opposed to having the vitamin C as my first serum directly on my skin. So I think I will stick to some of my more affordable vitamin C's, because I do have several in my box of vitamin C's I like to use. I like the Mad Hippie. I'm waiting and I hope they arrive. I ordered before the lockdown some Timeless vitamin C while it was on special. I'm just not sure if I'm going to get that or not. Really affordable as opposed to this. I think it was, you know, over $100 US, so that's quite expensive. So I don't think I'll buy that again. So that's a given. A more affordable skincare item, and that is from The Ordinary, and this is the resveratrol 3% and ferulic acid 3%. I did like this. It's super affordable. I did enjoy it as just an extra step in my skincare. It didn't replace anything. It was just an addition to my skincare, and while I was using it, I did enjoy it. However, I'm paring right back at the moment, and in the foreseeable future I won't be repurchasing it. A cleanser that I tried is this one by Lexar. I think that's how you say it, Lexar. This is now being stocked on Sephora NZ, and it's a nice cream cleanser. However, I didn't use it as often as I did other cleansers. I preferred more. There is still some in here, but I have a funny feeling the smell just went off just a little bit, and I'm not putting funky stuff on my skin. So I think for the fact that it sort of started smelling a bit funky before I finished it, says to me I don't love it as much as this. And I have other really affordable Korean cleansers that I could buy 3 of to this one that I absolutely love. So this will not be a repurchase for me, and I'm sorry. This is the Lexar Electrogel Cleanser, an evening cleanser or a detoxifying mask in one. Wasn't really a fan. Now, primer that I've used up, and thank goodness I've got another primer to use at the moment because I can't top this up at the moment, and that is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Absolutely nothing left. I even got in all the grooves around the lid there to get everything out. Love this primer. I am definitely putting that on my Holy Grail side. It is one that when I'm able I will repurchase. I was going to try the fluid, the Tatcha Silk Canvas fluid primer, but I believe for my texture problems, my pore problems, I do still think that the Silk Canvas in the balm is the better option for my skin. Now, an expensive item that I bought, and I do like this brand, I have to say, and I tracked it down to that I can get it here in New Zealand. Now, this is a brand that is also stocked on Premier Look by Brianna Stanco, and this is an osmosis product, and this is the Stem Factor. So this is their growth factor serum, and I must admit I was 3/4 of the way through it when I started reading studies and reading information that maybe growth factors were not something I should be using on my skin. They are fabulous for your skincare, for your anti-aging fight in skincare, but I want to do more research on this as I started seeing different things, that if you have a propensity for certain cancers, and I've already had that early catch breast cancer, that growth factors are not the best thing to be adding to your skincare routine. I need to do much more research on that, but because I have other wonderful skincare that I can use, I'm not going to use growth factors anymore until I can read some more definitive research on that. Apparently it has something to do with the fact that they're growth factors, that they can accelerate growth of the not so nice cells as well. So I'm steering clear of that, any growth factor for the time being until I can do some more research. Digging in the pile here, another Paula's Choice product here. This was the Barrier Repair Moisturizer with Retinol. I do have to say that this was a very nice moisturizer. It was quite nourishing. This is recommended as a nighttime moisturizer because of the retinol in here. It wasn't anything fancy or anything like that. It was just a really good, for me, basic hydrating moisturizer. Another Ordinary product here, and I love this. Now, as I said, this one here, the Revisions Vitamin C Lotion 30% with the tetrahexyl decal, really expensive. This is the ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate solution, 20% in vitamin F. I really like this vitamin C. For the price of this, it is amazing, I think, in comparison to, say, this. And I'm only doing that on a price level, not on efficacy level. This is tetrahexyl decal. This is ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate. So they're two different types of vitamin C. But this is super affordable, and I can get my hands on it really quite easy here in New Zealand. And in New Zealand, it's around $47. You know, this is nearly 200 if I convert it to New Zealand dollars from US dollars. So definitely going on the I definitely want again pile. I have the Murad Oil Control Mattifier SPF 15. I have quite a bit of this left in here, but I just never found a good time to wear an SPF 15. It's just not enough for me. So it can be used as a hydrator as well as a sunscreen, but 15% is just not cutting the mustard these days. So there's probably about 20% left in this tube, but I'm not going to get to use it because I want 30 or more on my face. So that is going out. A sunscreen that I did like, but I think for the price is I can get other things much better. I mean, look at the tiny tube. It's 30 mils, and this is quite expensive. So this is the SkinCeuticals Physical Matte UV Defense SPF Broad Spectrum 50. Now this is brilliant for under your makeup if you have oily combination skin, but it's just quite expensive. I mean, it even says on it UVA, UVB protection, oil absorbing base with a matte finish. So for those purposes, it is really good, but it's a tiny tube, doesn't last long, is expensive. I think I've got other things I can use that are much better. I've gone through a small tube of my New Face Gel Primer. So this is the primer that you use on your face when you're using your New Face device. It promotes the conductivity of the microcurrent, and so I use that with it. I did at some stage use aloe vera lotion as well and things like that, because, you know, we all try to do things the cheap way, but I wasn't confident that it was conducting the microcurrent as efficiently or at all compared to the gel primer that is actually designed to use with the New Face. So I've gone back and I've bought some more. This is a true example of a affordable cleanser that I absolutely love. This is by CosRx. It is the low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. In New Zealand it's about 14 bucks. You can get it for about 10 or 12 on Yes Style. And as opposed to something like this, much rather go for this. This is my go-to morning cleanse. Beautiful gel cleanser for in the morning. So that's going in the pile I definitely would repurchase. As far as lip liners go, I absolutely love NYX. I think they are super affordable. This was the first dud I ever bought. This has still got quite a bit of pencil left in here, but for some reason it may as well be plastic because it doesn't leave any pigment. It's my first dud, but when I'm only paying about $3 for a lip liner, I much prefer to spend $3 on a lip liner than $50 for one that is, in my opinion, a heck of a lot better. Getting nearly to the bottom. Now, a skincare line that I have been using recently, and thank you so much to Good Molecules to sending me some products. I'm actually sitting on an order in my basket at the moment, and the reason I'm happy to buy this range is that along with The Ordinary, Good Molecules is super affordable skincare, and I'm finding is amazing. Now, there are some products in The Ordinary that I absolutely love, and there are some products that I could pass no problem. Well, the products I've been using from the Good Molecules I have been super impressed with. So I have got some items in my cart, but there are some items that I keep wanting that keep selling out, that if I'm going to place an overseas order, I want to do it all together. So I'm accumulating a cart, and there's about 3 items on Beautylish in the Good Molecules brand that are sold out, that as soon as they're back in stock, hopefully I can get those sent to me. They are really affordable, and I'm sure my hubby, when I've explained to him that there are alternatives to skincare that I can still purchase that I would be happy with at a more affordable price, I've explained to him about Good Molecules and The Ordinary, and that's okay because I'm not going silly. And if I can buy a $20 serum instead of spending $130, I know that he would be a lot happier with me, and I certainly have no qualms spending the money on Good Molecules. So far everything I've used I've absolutely enjoyed. No exception this super peptide serum. I was using this twice a day. I loved it so much. So absolutely love this serum. This is sitting in my cart ready to get another bottle. This is formulated with tripeptides to target fine lines, wrinkles and dullness, and I just found it a beautiful complement to my skincare regime, so it is definitely something that I am going to repurchase along with some other items. The Mad Hippie is another affordable line. I do like their vitamin C serum, and I did try their antioxidant facial oil. I really did enjoy this. It is with argan oil, goji and camu camu. I will probably not repurchase that again for a little while, but if I did find I needed more nourishment with winter coming up, I would entertain getting this facial oil again. My absolute favorite skincare serum is the serum by Neewer, and it is the Copper Amino Isolate Serum. I absolutely love this product. It is so hard to get sometimes. As quick as it comes in to stock, it sort of disappears again. I would love to get my hands on the Copper Amino Isolate Lipid. It's a little bit stronger, I believe. I am trying to get my hands on some of that. That was before the lockdown, so it's probably going to have to sit in my wish list just for a little bit, but this would have to be a skincare item that I swear by. It is a copper peptide. I love this. I have tried some alternatives, but this to me is a holy grail item. A moisturizer that was originally sent to me and I have repurchased 3 times is the Levi Labs Hydro Lift Anti-Aging or Age Defying Cream. This is a beautifully nourishing and a lovely texture moisturizer. Now, long time ago, I did buy the Neewer cream, and actually I think the one I went for was the Neewer gel cream, and yes, I loved it. But can I afford $330 for this size tube? Absolutely not. So this to me was very similar in texture to the Neewer gel cream, and I really do enjoy it. As I said, this is my 3rd bottle, and I would repurchase again. I am trying to use up everything I have in my skincare bits and bobs at the moment. I'm even going through all my samples and my sachets to I'm not going to be travelling for a while, so our government's actually talking of shutting our borders down for 12 months. So nobody's going to be coming in and nobody's going to be going out from the rumblings we're sort of getting from our government for 12 months. So I'm going to use up all my travel size bits and pieces, all my freebie samples, and try and get through my skincare that way for a wee while. So I am going to put this on the side of I would definitely repurchase. I wouldn't call it Holy Grail, but I would repurchase. And that was the lot. So out of all of those, I would put 3 items Holy Grails: my Tarte Harper Purifying Cleanser, my Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment, and my Copper Amino Isolate Serum from Neewer. They are items I just have to have in my skincare routine. Vitamin C is a must. It doesn't necessarily have to be the ordinary, but I do have to have a vitamin C in my skincare regime, and I think for $14 actually this should go in my Holy Grails as well. So for $14, and the fact that I do use this every morning, the Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser, and then options of when I can, the Good Molecules Peptide Serum and the Hydrolift Age Defying Cream by La Vie Labs. And of course, because of me wanting to have good makeup days, I at some stage definitely need to repurchase this. So I'm hoping the primer I've got now will last a little while, because I really don't know when I can afford to buy this, because I think this is in New Zealand dollars $88. So I yeah, really do want it, and I need it really for good makeup days, but it might just have to be on the back burner. Okay guys, so they are the items that I've used up recently, and if there's anything in there that you use and have a different opinion to me, let me know down in the comments below. I know this is super pricey. Like, when I say super pricey, it's like $160 for a cleanser, and it's 125 mils, but it's a absolute pure indulgent luxury. I won't be getting this in any hurry, but it is up there in Holy Grail status for me, and would always be on my wish list whether I could afford it or not. There's a difference between a wish list, because a wish list is if you can afford it, you'll get it, and if you can't, you just keep wishing for it. But it is one of the most divine ways to end your day, is with that cleanser. I really do hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget, if you haven't already, to click on the subscribe button. I would love to see you back. I hope you're all taking care of yourselves, that you are safe and well, and that you've had a beautiful and a wonderful day. Take care everyone, till next time. See you later. Bye.